happy Cinco de Mayo. Today, Yarn Talk Monday is going to be alive. I don't know what the heck we're doing but we are going to the yarn room. And I have my project bag right here. Not a bag, but a basket. I can't tell you what I'm working on. It's a secret. So let's go, let's go, let's go. Whoa, going up. Hello there, Yoda. All righty, guys. Yarn Talk Monday with Angie, and I'm Angie. And we're in the yarn room. Look at that wonderful mess. Let's add to it. Let's put this here. Oh, and I see that I have something that was left here. The left leg needs surgery. Thank you for fixing it for Aurora, Gigi. Oh, that's so sweet. That's so sweet. Did y'all see that? Hi, Shima. How are you? I am going to prop you up. Ah, I lost my sign. And I'm not sure exactly what we're doing in here today. I may be working on that. But we are going to be working together. You're going to, or hanging out with me at least. Thank you. It's Cinco de Mayo. So I had to dress up, wear my attire, and have my coffee, of course. How are you doing, Shima? Are you working on anything? I'm good. I'm good. I'm gonna put on my my what do you call that microphone? Let me know if I interrupt something. Let's see. I'm just getting my microphones off the. It was charging, and let me put my microphone on first. Let me put it right here. Okay. Ah, it didn't clip on, did it? Well, I woke up feeling pretty darn good, but last night I was trying to put together a video for Yarn Talk Monday and it just didn't happen. Is that on there good? Is it gonna come off? Okay. Let's see. How about now? How about now? No, still no sound? Perfect, it's working. Yay, yeah. Yay. I'm in my craft room today, my yarn room. I'm not sure what I want to do. What I want to do is clean it, like always. You know what I mean? Thank you, thank you. Manic Gorilla. Whoa, do I love that name or what? Hello, 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 Manic Gorilla. Okay, so today we are in the yarn room. And if you haven't been here before, my name is Angie, and this is the yarn room. This is my crochet life. You want a little tour? Because it's been a while. I'll show you mess and everything. Let's put this down. I'm going to shut my door. So this is my door, and I have a hanging, what do you call it, organizer, and I have yarn there. I never want to use it because it looks so pretty. And then I have this chair that my sister gave me. It has a little stain. It's clean, but look at this. I found this. It's a whip. It was supposed to be a pillow and it was supposed to be much bigger, but I just could not go on with this pattern. It was so confusing. That lady had us going up and then coming down and then go to the first row and then blah, blah, blah. I was like, I'm so tired. This is it. This is as big as it's going to get. I plan on making it into a pillow. I need to crochet the back. There's my wall of yarn that's going to be replaced soon by all my, what are those? My AI challenges for the month. I still haven't revealed May's challenge, but I will give you a hint. That basket I brought in, that is part of the May challenge. And of course, there's Jack. He's always watching me. And we got the little house for Zero. But and this is where I have more yarn. Of course, I found these shelves in the trash. Somebody was throwing them out in my neighborhood. Simeon, hello. How are you? Thank you. I made those. Okay. And then here's my little sewing section, which I have not been sewing in such a long time. Now it's a catch-all table of things that I want to do, my homemade things. And then I have more shelves of yarn and other things. Okay, so I have my room so cluttered because I still have things out from other crafting endeavors. And so I have not put them away. I think I'm going to put those more away now so they don't have to be out because I don't use them as much. But yeah, I'm good, Simeon. Hello. Thank you, Simeon. Michael, I'm doing great today. How are you? You guys don't forget to leave the likes on here. It helps me feel liked. Thank you. Anyways, okay. There it is, the other side of the room. That's my desk. A hanging basket full of yarn because I ran out of space. And my messy desk. My coffee. In one of my favorite cups. Oops, one of my favorite cups. From Andy. And Shima, right? Aren't you in the UK also? I'm good. I'm good. Thank you, Simeon. I'm a queen. Okay, and so now let's go over a little bit more. And so there's my desk, and then it goes over to this corner where I have some of my artwork. The top one is my artwork. And oh, did I ever show you? These are my artwork pieces too, right here. I love them. They're all me. I didn't realize I was painting me until my husband says, "Why are you painting yourself?" I'm like, I'm not. Okay, so that's my closet that's full of goodies. I kind of organized it a little bit. I think I'll show you in a bit what it is, what's in there. But that's the closet. And then we're coming around. I have, this is all paper from my paper crafts. And this is all stuff that needs to be put away. It's always there. This is my project cart and my cup collection, artwork from my daughter, one of my daughters, a body form, a broom that never gets used, and back to my front, my bedroom door. So the yarn room door. All righty. Let's go see. Oh, here is a pumpkin house that I made out of paper mache, and I need to finish it up. I also made the little residence in there out of cotton balls from the Dollar Tree. Never got painted, never got clothes. I need to crochet stuff with them. That is going to happen another time. Okay, we're opening my closet door. Opening the closet door. Okay, what's in this closet? Bags, big container of yarn. If you guys follow me, then you remember seeing that yarn in the hallway for the longest time. Now my daughter's toys are up there. What are those? Beanie Webkins, I believe. Things I collect, like a baby doll bed and everything. I just don't know why I do that, but I had to take it. Yeah, other containers full of other craft items. What else? Oh, all of these samples of fabric I use to cover. What happened? Did somebody take my chair? Cover my chair. I have a Parson chair just like this one right here, and I just glued these remnants, these samples of fabric that my niece gave me because she works in the interior design field, and they had these they were getting rid of, so they gave them to me, and I used them, and they're still here because I still am going to use them. I'm going to cover all my chairs the way I did the other one eventually. You know how that goes. Okay, end of closet tour. End of closet tour. Out of this, let's see, and I have hats here. I have that new hat that I made, my octopus hat, my mushroom hat, my Christmas tree hat, my baseball cap. What other hat? Is that it? That's all the hats? Yeah, and some dog vests that I made. All right, so that's the little tour of what my room is looking like right now. So let's put you down here. If you were on my live a few days ago, you know, was not feeling too hot. Feel much better today. I decided to do, usually what I do is I wake up in the morning and I hold on a second. Sorry. Ooh, what kind of gifts did you get? Thank you, Simeon. You're from America. Yay. Me too. I'm from Texas. Thank you. I've been sewing almost my whole life, as long as I've been crocheting. So since I was a young teenager, and I'm 60 now, so that's at least 45 years or so. I would give myself age 15 is where I like to put it. It's right in the middle of the teen years because I don't remember exactly when I started. Rita, Rita, happy Cinco de Mayo. Thank you. I always love when I can wear my little Frida band. Ooh, love it. Hi, Lady Crochet. How are you? Yahoo. Aw, so sweet. And you got a new phone and some goodies from your sister. Wow. Oh, was that you that said that? Yes. Ooh, you're welcome, Lady Crochet. In a minute, I'm probably going to take off this microphone because my phone has low charge. I did not plan this very well. And I'm going to go open my door real quick because my dogs are going to want to come in. And I don't care if they come in or out. There. Okay. Back at my little perch here. You know what? This, oops, sorry. So they left me this because my little granddaughter needs this baby to have a surgery. Now I gotta, oh, there it is. Look, oh gosh. So I need to sew that. I should do that right now while we're here. You can sit with me and do that. And I will talk with you guys. Let's see, it's pink. Do we have any pink yarn? We do. We do. That works great. Okay, great. Here's my sewing book, I guess, and I have needles all in here. I made this myself, and I have stray yarn, thread, and I just put little pages in here, and I have where I can just grab a hook, and I have a million, not hooks, needles. I have a million needles, but I made this. Let me just tell you about this real quick. Can you tell what this book says? It says, "Cross my heart, hope to die. Stick a needle in my eye." So this is a little pin cushion, and it's all made out of felt and fabric with my favorite lady in the back, Ursula, my spirit animal. And then all I do is put a button on here, and then I just, when I want to close it, it usually just stays open because I'm always flapping through it, Go get my needle book. I would tell people, but look, this is so cute. Sometimes I hide it in the pocket in there so it's not just hanging around and these needles going everywhere, but that's my needle book. All righty. Things I've never shown you guys before on Yarn Talk Monday Live. I am going to move some of this stuff over a little bit so I can work on this little baby here. What happened to the scissors? I think I took them. Oh, dang. 6 months, Rita. Thank you. Oh, thank you, honey. I'm glad. Those dogs, are they bothering you guys? They should stop in a minute. I don't know who's up in the front. Might be the pool guys cleaning the pool. We're going to kind of ignore them for a little bit. Just for a little while. But right now I'm going to do some surgery on this little, did we see what she was? What's her name? Karomi. My granddaughter's favorite color is black and purple. Love it. Love it. Surgery is going to happen here. Thank you, Rita. Yes, make a book. You know what? I also want to make a book like that, but all crocheted. And then every page has like a different stitch or a granny square. And, you could put your little samples on there and just go through it. And then you could stitch or write whatever it is so you can reference it later and say, oh, I know how to make that. But you know how that goes, Rita, right? I got so many things that I want to do okay. Surgery time, guys. Let's see. I'm going to bend you down, guys, a little bit so you can see me working on this little guy, but not that close. Okay. We're going to do surgery, and we do the mattress stitch on this. So where you just go, I don't know if you're going to be able to see me or not, but well, it's always a little bit more difficult whenever you're trying to show someone. So at some point, you're probably not going to see it. So let's see if I can do this because I want it to look nice, like it never was there. No scars left behind on this little Karomi. Yeah, because there's another character called Karopi, I believe, and he's the frog. And that's my daughter's favorite character. Okay, so I don't do it very tight yet until I get down a little further and I pull the thread and it pulls it together. And if it doesn't look nice, as closed as I want, then I go back over it. But I try to do this mattress stitch pretty nice. Okay. Okay, they calm down. So maybe it was just somebody in the front yard, like sometimes my neighbors have appliance people or what do you call those people? The exterminators or whatever. And these dogs go wild after them. Now I'm pulling it. Oh my gosh. Look. Looking good, looking good, looking good. Better for me to do this now with you guys because I don't want to sit here and then because I have always had projects like that. Oh, Mom, did you ever finish? Oh, honey, it's still sitting there. And I don't want to disappoint. I'm trying to change my ways, people. Trying to change my ways. Trying to be more, I don't know. Not going to talk about that. We're just having surgery today. And then I should make them a little card and put it back on her bed. She has a little bed here in one of the rooms, the spare rooms that we have. She has a bed, and I'll put it on there with a little love card on it. I have a lot of paper because I used to do, I've shown you guys, I used to do junk journals. And before that, I used to do some sort of like scrapbooking. And then I would use paper to do my art on. Because I used to sell art on eBay, believe it or not, back in the old days. Remember I showed you my art here? Some of that is from then. Uh-oh, we got ourselves a little tangle here. a little tangle. Nope. Gotta pull it out a little bit. Let's see. Those dogs. I am gonna close the door soon. Yes. Okay, here we go. There we go. Tangle out, tangle out. I'm gonna shut the door real quick. They are so loud. I don't know if that helps or not, but that's as good as it's gonna get. Kuromi. So many things to do, Rita, and definitely not enough time. My favorite character would have to be the one that I've just always known, which is Hello Kitty. I kind of like Melody also, but Hello Kitty, the basic main person. Hi, Pet World. How are you? Okay, so I'm finishing up the surgery on this Kuromi. I definitely don't want it to come out again, so I'm gonna go back. She might have a little scar. Let's see. We'll see. I'll show you when I'm done because then you can tell me what you think. How does it look? So for anybody who might have just jumped in, I'm doing surgery on Kuromi, my granddaughter's little Kuromi, because she had a tear in the seam, and and that was unacceptable. Unacceptable. And it makes me so happy to do this, or people fix things for them. I used to do it for my kids all the time. They knew I could sew, so everything was fixable. Mom, can you fix this? I remember when my son was little and he loved his Legos. He wanted me to make outfits for the Lego people. My gosh, was he trying to kill me or what? Because those things are tiny. I made him capes. That's all I did. Not gonna, not gonna, I'm gonna put this needle over here on my little kitty cat section pin cushion thingy. Okay, let's see. Okay. Ooh, how does that look? That looks good. Not perfect. Not like, where's the other leg? This is the leg without the tear. Of course, that was sewn nicely. And this one, sewn with love from Gammy, from Gigi. That's what she calls me, Gigi. Okay, let me take this off here and put her over here. And I'll put that in a room later. Okay, so that's one thing taken care of in this room. Okay. And did you notice anything about me? Hello, Shatika. How are you? Thank you for my blessings. Oh, I love them. I love them. I soak them in, Shatika. I soak them in. Pet World. Pet World, I'm so sorry. Thank you. I love Hello Kitty. I even made Hello Kitty glasses once and ear cover, bun covers with a little red bow. She's sweet. Okay, let me put this back here. I don't know. I may move y'all a little bit to put my work in front of me. Oh, it doesn't look like I'm going to be cleaning anything today. Just talking and hanging out with you. I'm so sorry, Pet World. Don't forget to leave the like, people. Okay, so on this project here, I am making a panel, and I certainly hope that I have enough of this blue because that's all I have of this one. And I don't know the color of it because it had no label on it. But I'm just making a panel. Gonna be working with you guys. Good. And talking. Oh, I'm going on a yarn crawl. Um, in August. I talked about this, I think, during my crochet meeting. Sorry. And oh my gosh, I should have put. I don't even have it on here. I was going to show you a picture of my design I made for this year's yarn crawl for those of us in our group who go together. But I don't have Let me move you a little bit more. How about that? That'll be good. Okay. Yes, I know. Poor Pet World. I'm sorry, hon. Okay. Let's see. Yarn Talk Monday is about everything that I did here. What did I work on? I worked on two of the hats that I've shown you guys, I think, last week during the lives. I worked on that logo. I also worked on a logo for our local in-person meetings that I have here. I gave them to the overlord and she liked one, so it's in her hands now, whatever she wants to do with it. Crojo Funk. I have lost my Crojo, it felt like. But today I actually feel pretty good. Yesterday I felt pretty good. And you know what it is? I went to have my iron infusion and they gave me a B12 shot. And they looked at my husband because he took me there and they said, you better watch out. She's going to have a ton of energy. And sure enough, maybe that's why I was feeling so low. It's because I had no energy and my uh, iron was low. Thank you, Rita. No, you know what it is? I brought back my glasses. It's been a long time since I wore my glasses. But yeah, those are the things too. I like that, Rita. I'm cutie patootie. That sometimes makes, I'm just such a 12-year-old boy. Sometimes makes a patootie. Yes, a cutie patootie that makes patootie. And so, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. So now I have my iron in me and I do feel revived and not um not as depressed, but okay, so this depression is not something like, oh, my life is horrible, blah 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 blah. It is actual feeling that I cannot control, a physical feeling of someone delivering the worst news you could ever hear and your world just come crashing around you and you get this big rock feeling in your stomach and you feel lost like that. That's how I was feeling, and I still having a little bit of that butterflies. It's like butterflies, but it's like rocks in my stomach floating around, banging around in there, and I have a little bit of that, but sometimes it goes away on its own. So I'm thinking it is going to go away. Also the other day, when I did my last live, which was Saturday, I went outside to the living room and out of my yarn room and went into the living room and Cha Cha jumped on the ottoman and was gonna come and sit next to me and Eddie just said, "Oh my gosh, what's wrong with Cha Cha?" And I looked at her. She's very tiny, had a huge knot on her head about that far off of her head and it had blood. I couldn't see a cut or anything, but there was blood, so something was open. It looked like either one of the other dogs bit her or she jumped and hit a corner like on the coffee table or something like that while she was getting on the couch. Oh, by the end of the day, it had gone all the way down. I put antibiotic ointment on there. You can't even feel it now. She has really short hair, but you really can't see it. So she's better, but that scared the heck out of me. Oh, you're back though, Pet World. So yeah, and then yesterday I had my daughter and her boyfriend were here Saturday to Sunday when they have her on the weekends. They like to come and stay with us, and we did some swimming. Oh my goodness, I did some swimming, and you know that I've been losing some weight, so I have my old bathing suit, and it was a two-piece bathing suit that, it's kind of like a tankini, so nothing much was showing. It's just in two pieces. Still look like a one piece. Anyways, the bottom part fit. I got out of the water and it was hanging on me like a full diaper on a baby. Have you ever put a baby in the pool with a diaper and that diaper stuff just soaks everything up and they look so ridiculous? Well, I got out and my bottom part was just hanging and I was like, "Oh my gosh." So I pulled them up, and when I pulled them up, they exposed part of my cheeks in the back that have never really seen the sun. And I laid there for a while talking to my daughter and watching the grandbaby swim and thought nothing of it. It felt good. Actually, it was a little chilly because I was wet, but then it got warm. And then when I came in, I didn't take a shower right away. But then later on that evening, my daughter was gone. Everybody was gone. It was just me and my husband. I took a shower. I said, "Oh my gosh," because I went back to you know take my clothes off because that's what I do when I take a shower. I take my clothes off. Something hurt on my cheeks, and I looked in the mirror, and I am burned on my butt. That hurts so bad on that little virgin skin back there. Oh my gosh. Rita. Thank you, Rita. And then I had to send a picture to my daughter of my butt. Yes, I do those kind of things. And then I say, delete them. Delete them. They're probably on the cloud somewhere. So when I'm dead, anybody want to look at my butt, it's probably gonna be there, but I won't care. Anyways, and then on my back, I had this little boo-boo, and my daughter had put a band-aid on there for me on Saturday night. And then I just put my bathing suit on and I went out there and everything. If I didn't get a little burn, which is now probably a tan, because I tan really quickly right after, um, a band-aid, a white band-aid mark where I peeled the band-aid off and that skin was still white as could be. I think it's hilarious. I don't really do anything for Cinco de Mayo other than dress up, Kathy, but I have been known to have a margarita on Cinco de Mayo. But Eddie's working, he'll be home late, so we probably won't be doing anything. So this is it, celebrating with you guys. And it's smushed everywhere. Yes, you have to get the swimmings because the swimmings will not do that. But regular diapers, oh gosh, that's so hilarious. Yeah, do what you want. I mean, it's you're just gonna toss it out. It doesn't do anything. It just absorbs all the water. So yeah, we've had people are so picky, it seems like. So I'm making a panel. I know you're wondering what it's for, but I'm not gonna tell you. I hope I have enough. I hope I have enough. I should have used the other one that was more full. So I'm gonna have enough. I'm gonna have enough. Right there. I'm gonna have enough. See, I showed it some love. It'll cooperate with me. But so this weekend was filled with my granddaughter. I was gonna go visit Allegra, but I just ended up being too tired and wanting to work on my project that I didn't go. But I talked to her and stuff, and she always sends me pictures and things of her and her doggy and Alex, and I quite enjoy that. And she calls me all the time, and yeah. So it's not like I didn't have contact with her. Then I sent my son a text saying, "Hello, my sweet boy, I love you." He says, "That's creepy." I sent him also a little picture uh, gift on the iPhones that you can get. And it's a little mama giraffe reaching down to kiss the baby giraffe. And it was so cute. And I sent it to him. He goes, "Why is that so creepy?" I was like, "Why is it creepy? I didn't think that was creepy. I thought it was sweet. I was trying to be normal." And I love him. I love my little boy. He's my little boy, even though he's already in his mid 30s. Yeah, old man. Tanning causes cancer. Yes, it does. But I put sunscreen on, but I still tan through it. Um, I even use the baby one that's really high, whatever. But back in the old days, pet world, we used to just put oil on our body so we can crisp up our skin. We thought it was great. We didn't realize that it was bad, but we do now. The band-aid. It is pretty funny. Not the cancer. The Band-Aid. You know what? It also makes my skin feel so much better too, but I don't know for me or not. Mandy. Oh, Amanda. Yeah. You're not Mandy, so you're Amanda. Hi, Amanda. Thank you, Kathy. No, Day of the Dead, Pet World is in October. I think it's the day after Halloween, so November 1st, maybe. I'm not sure what day it is, but I know it's around Halloween. Cinco de Mayo is a Mexican holiday celebrating some sort of battle win, some sort of war win. But I don't know which one it is because I'm American with Hispanic heritage. So I grew up with American history. And in American history, we we won the battle against Mexico. That's how we ended up being the United States instead of me being in Mexico. And I always like to tell people, we did not jump the border, my family. We did not jump the border. The border jumped us. The boundaries moved and everything because all of this used to be Mexico going up to I think parts of Colorado were considered Mexico, but no longer for quite a while now. And so I don't really know Cinco de Mayo history. I never celebrated it when I was little. I never even heard of it. But then when we had a lot more immigrants come over, that we heard it through them because they brought over their traditions, their holidays and stuff like that. Because I live in Texas, closer to the border. Not close to the border, in the Houston area. Yeah, my daughters, my kids, everybody, we make them wear, and the granddaughter wear, their, sunscreen. They have to. Yes, Rita, remember the baby oil? And then we would get like foil to reflect the sun on us. Do you remember that, Rita? Oh, you had a war win yesterday, Pet World? What is it? Ah, so like our 4th of July when we became independent here in the States? Yeah. Good morning, Pink Froggy. I missed you too. Are you going tomorrow? Because I think we're back at the rec center. And yes, I am going. How have you been, Pink Froggy? What have you been up to? If I see you tomorrow, I have so many questions for you. I'm not going to ask them here. So many questions. I'm going to grill you. So be prepared to take the quiz. Study. You better study. I'm afraid I'm not going to have enough yarn. Yarn chicken. I'm going to be playing yarn chicken. So tell me if you have this problem. I hardly wear socks, and only in the winter do I wear them with my shoes. Um, Summertime, my feet are naked. But do you have a sock drawer that is so full that you can't even close it? Like sometimes I like to pull out my little fluffy socks because my feet are cold. And then when they get washed and everything, you put them back in. And for some reason, everything is just a mess. My husband organized my drawer and it was so pretty and nice. And now it looks like, I don't know, a bomb went off in there. So, yeah. Do y'all have that problem? You organize and it doesn't stay organized? Or does it stay organized for a little while? How long? I don't know. This is our topic, yarn. You know that I'm messy with my yarn. I can't keep it organized. Oh yeah, you are making a dollhouse, Pet World. Yay, Pink Froggy. See you then. Why do you wear your dad's ankle socks and not yours? Because they're your dad's or because they feel better or what? Yeah, people, we're talking about socks on this yarn channel. That's what we're doing. and I'm crocheting a blue exciting. I'm enjoying myself making this. It seems like it's a boring thing, but it's not when it all comes together. Oh, coffee. I love coffee. To my UK subscribers, this is for you. Mm. Cheers. Cheers with my coffee mug. Yes, Rena. Yes. I can't close mine either. Sometimes I have to reach back because there's a sock sticking out in the back and it won't let it. It's just a mess. Or when I walk by, I see a sock hanging out the front. Because you only have long socks. You need a Denmark something. What do you mean? Oh, yes. I'll look for some Denmark stuff. A Denmark mug. You're gonna have to remind me. I'm gonna go on Amazon and look and see what's out there. Ho, 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 ho. What's the weather like over there at your house? I'm a little overcast here, but all weekend long it was a beautiful. Jumped in the pool and it was a freezing. But once you got in there, you were okay. But then after a while, I had to get out. So I was out there with my grandbaby. Guess what we played? Tag, you're it. And the one time that I thought I was gonna actually sneak up behind her and tag her without her trying to get away from me, because every time I tagged her, she was trying to get away from me. I was going behind her and I was about to tap her, and my daughter says, "You'll be okay. Gigi's right behind you." And she turned around and took off. I was like, I almost had her. I almost had her. My daughter didn't know that we were playing tag. Yikeroonies. Today, I guess I have to have some tacos since it's Cinco de Mayo. But that's not a big deal because every day is taco day for me. I love tacos. I just don't eat them as much as I used to because I can't fit them in for some reason. Oh, for some reason, because I take medications and I've had a surgery, and I know why I can't fit them in. Can't act like I don't know why. But yes. So I've been working on I chords. I am loving it that I just want to sit here and make I chords for no reason. One whole skein, I should make a I chord, and it should be a color changing yarn because I love it. Oh, I saw another technique, dude. I had to save it. But you know how the yarn is kind of gets fuzzy and stuff, and sometimes I take the lighter to my amigurumi and then just kind of burn that down a little bit, and it melts it and it makes it more like have a sheen. Well, I saw this one person on YouTube do, I think it was on a short, and made like a rainbow, and then they had, and of course, you know what hanging strands of yarn look like? It's a puff thing. She took the hair straightener, and she put it on there and really quickly just went down, and it was like silk after that. I'm like, I am going to do that, and when I do it, I'll record it or do it live with you guys. It's too hot. Oh, cold. 9:10 for Rita, and it's 67 degrees, supposed to get into the 80s. That sounds nice. I always think that because it's always reported that in California you have perfect weather. Well, la dee da. I'm just teasing. We have nice warm weather, but we have humidity. And then in the summer, and I think around the end of July, August, sometimes even before that, but usually around the end of July and August, we will get weather 101. And that's not, you know, it feels like it's the actual temperature and it's burning hot. You start your car and let it cool down first inside before you get in. And yeah, so We stay inside or jump in the pool and then come right back inside because no way am I going to be cooked out there. And you don't go, take an umbrella, people. Sunscreen, as Pet World says, and an umbrella. Nothing wrong with that. If you want to take a walk. So that's what I did this weekend. And what else? Tomorrow I'll have a doctor's appointment. I want to make, okay, I keep saying I want to make tutorials. I don't know if I'm going to tutorial or not. We'll see what happens. Okay, so I'm not going to commit myself to anything. But yeah, I'm still crocheting. Every day is crochet day. Even when I'm feeling sad, I crochet. It makes me feel better. And what really makes me feel good is hanging out with my friends, getting together and then hanging out with you guys. Really peps me up. Even though I've always said that people drain me, um, I've realized crochet people don't drain me. I think it's other people who I have to try to find something in common with them and feel like I have to be talking the whole time. I think that drains me. So, but crochet people, I can come up with anything. I can talk about anything. I feel the connection. I can sit in silence sometimes. I'm usually not a silent girl. 105, Rita. Oh my gosh. But you don't have the humidity. That is the worst. Even in 80 degrees, the humidity, it's so draining. You walk outside and you just start dripping. One time we went to Colorado and it was during the summer and I was walking on the, I think in Manitou Springs. I was walking out there on the sidewalks by the shops and stuff, and I just looked at Eddie and I said, Eddie, did you notice I don't even have any sweat on my face, on my nose, or on my upper lip? I get sweaty and then I start dripping over here if I was walking outside. And so I said, Eddie, I'm not even sweating. And he goes, there's no humidity. It's very dry. So I did have bloody noses there, but hey, trade offs. And so then I came back, we flew home, and when we landed, we got off in the airport and it hit us. Even in the airport, we hadn't even gotten outside yet. And then we got in the bus shuttle and I was sweating up a storm. It was horrible. And I wasn't prepared for it because sometimes I'll take my fan or have a little towel that I can just dab so I don't just drown everybody. And but it was horrible. And I was like, I feel it. I feel the difference. So before that, I was like, oh, this is just normal weather, down here, humidity. But no, I saw the difference and never can be the same again. Thank you, Rita. Oh, was she? Okay, so we were in Colorado Springs and we went to Manitou. Was it Manitou Springs? Is that what it's called? But Manitou, I remember. And we visited those the little village, the dwellings in the mountain. And I was the perfect size for the people who lived there because everybody was ducking down to go through the entrance ways and through all the doorways and stuff. And there I was just standing up, walking like nothing. Everything was perfectly sized for me and it felt so good. Oh, I hope I make your day, people. I hope so. Um, that's the one thing I'd like to do, make a difference, make you guys feel good. Ba 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 ba. We were talking about humidity. What about the dogs? The dogs wouldn't go inside yesterday because they knew I was outside and they wanted to stay outside. But the minute they come outside, they're ready to go back in. And so they're pawing at the door, and we have to get up and let them in. And then when we let them in and close the door, they are ready to come out. So we left the door open, and it was perfect. They came in, and then I would look around. I mean, they came outside, and then I would look around. They were gone. They had gone back in. I mean, you got to do what you got to do for your little babies. Your little babies. What's everybody doing? Are you guys crocheting or y'all just watching me on this Yarn Talk Monday? Oh, did I introduce myself? I think I did. I'm Angie from the Yarn Room. Yes, in this channel, on this channel, it's about my crochet life. I have a family of 4 children. I have my husband. I have my 3 doggies. Each of my kids has a partner. So I have 4 extra children, and I have 4, I think, bonus children. I know one for sure, the baby that comes to see me all the time. I call her baby, but she's just young. She's 7. And then older ones from when my daughter got married to her husband. He has children, and so when they're here, they're my grandkids. So, oh, when they're gone too, I guess they're still my grandkids, but I mean, um, so I think they've called me grandma before, which is kind of strange for me, right? Somebody calling me grandma, but no, it's not strange for me because remember that story I told you about my little, my nephew's son, how he called me grandma, his stepson. Call me grandma. Anyway, so today my hair is a wild, wild, wild mess. I washed it last night, did nothing, let it just dry to its natural state. And then later on, when it gets hot, I probably will put it up in my little buns and still keep this headband on all day for Cinco de Mayo. Yes, I love that little village, Rita. That's right, Pink Froggy. If you wear shorts, you're gonna burn your legs. So keep a towel or crochet something to sit on. You don't want to burn your legs. You're doing laundry. Oh, Rita. I gave up laundry back in 1998. My husband does all the laundry. I really should help him. I help him sometimes, but he loves it a certain way. He never liked the way I did it. So it doesn't matter to me. Don't forget to drop your channels there if you would like to put them up, and if someone sees them, they can visit your channel. Thank you guys for the likes, Rita. Thank you for your. Is it a super chat? Is that what it's called on the? No, super thanks. I don't know, but thank you so much, Rita. Now that put me over. Usually, when on YouTube, if you reach $100 or more, then they'll send it to you. The next uh, the next level segment, the next pay period or whatever, they'll send it to you. And so, or I can request it from them. And so this one puts me over, Rita. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And all this money that I'm getting on here, I'm saving it to the side for our Disney World vacation in October. My kids, we all love Halloween. And so that's when we're going to Disney World sometime around Halloween. And it's going to be awesome. And it's going to be great because this is really going to be the first time that we're going to go with our kids are going to be on their own. They're going to have their own vehicle so they can go to Disney or wherever they want. They don't have to depend on us. We're just providing the Airbnb and some foods, I'm sure. So, should be fun. I hope all my kids can go. We're still coordinating, but oh, my son's not going. I know they're not going for sure. Him and his partner. And but girls, yeah. My boy used to go with us when we would go every 2 years to Disney World. We would drive up there. But then once he became, I think in high school, graduation time, he could stay by himself with his grandparents, keeping in touch with him. He stopped going. He didn't want to have any part of that anymore. It's okay. It's okay. It's very painful when you have children and all of a sudden they don't want to go with you everywhere. You remember when they're little kids, they tag along everywhere. You have to take them. And when they get old enough to stay at home by themselves for a little while, and they choose to stay home, it's so sad. Or when they want to go with their friends, it's so sad and heartbreaking. It hurts so much. I don't know why. It's just I have an attachment. I guess it's normal. I guess everybody goes through that, right? Don't know. Your husband helps you a bit, Rita. Yay! Good, hubby. I know it's going to be fun, Rita. So, life is good. Life is good. Crochet, crochet, crochet. You're lucky I didn't take you on a cleaning spree because that's what I thought I was going to do, set you up and um, clean. But nope, I have you crocheting with me and talking about things. Okay, so in the comments, even after this is replayed on my channel, um, put in the comments if there's something that you want me to talk about. I certainly will because. I'm sure I'm pretty boring with the same things. I don't mind telling stories. You can ask, and I will decide whether it's something I would like to talk about. That would be good. Okay, about halfway. Come on. Oh my gosh. Because it has to be square. I'm not even, oh shoot, I'm not going to have enough. Am I going to have to start over? That one just had just enough also. I don't know how. I'm going to have to go look for another blue. Oh, hold on just a second. Let me go see. I think I see one on my wall. Is that the same? Is that the same? Might be a little lighter. I don't know. No? Let me see. That's the same, isn't it? Oh, it's going to save me. It's going to save me because I'm going to do it. It's a background that's going to be hardly seen, but it needs to be this color. And yes, I'm so happy now. I don't have to play yarn chicken. I can just sit here and relax and crochet my single crochets all the way until my heart's content and then start the new ball if I need to. I'm so happy. I'm so glad I found yarn. And imagine that, finding yarn in this room. Did I have another one? I usually don't buy blues because they're not my favorite. So yeah, so I was surprised that I did have it there. Plan. I want to use all that yarn that's up there on that wall right there. I want to use all of that. And I have another project in mind. Angie. Ooh, maybe I'll do that with you soon. So, but, well, that might be it for me today, people. Ooh, almost an hour on the dot. So I hope you like this Yarn Talk Monday. Me crocheting and sewing up, doing surgery on grandbaby's doll, little Karomi. And I will be back sometime, definitely on Saturdays for the crochet meeting, and definitely on Mondays. If I ever change that, I let y'all know in the comment post. So here I am, Yarn Talk Monday with you guys. I'm sure you enjoyed that. My country singing. It's Yarn Talk Monday. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm. You what? It's Yarn Talk Monday. Stay tuned for what I say. That's dumb. Okay, I'll stop. Hello, Amy. Oh, Rita, happy 45th anniversary. Do you remember the Flintstones? And I always remember a song from the Flintstones where what's his name? Fred is on the piano, and I think he's with the Grand Poobahs or something. I don't know, but they're singing, and the piano's running away, and he's happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, and over and over and over. So that's my song for you, Rita, and your husband. Hi, Amy. You didn't get a notification. I just jumped on here, so I don't know if it works like that. Yeah, and I'm leaving already, Amy, but you can rewatch it. Oh, Amy, I can't wait till you reach your anniversary. That's so sweet. Yeah, I wonder why. Do y'all press the little all after the subscription button? I don't know why. Hello, Sailor. Sailor, are you Emmy's friend? If you are, hello, hello. I gotta go. My battery is dying on my phone, and oh, you're not Emmy's friend. Okay, then you're another sailor. Woo! Thank you, wicked lover. Hello, Linda. I'm leaving. Bye, y'all. Oh, we've been here an hour. Go back and rewatch it if you're just coming in. I gave a mini room tour. I'll see you on Saturday and Monday for sure, and hopefully sometime in between. Love you guys.